There's lots to explore when anime comes to your door. What's inside the new Lootaku box? I'm new to this channel, reviewer. Please tell me more about Lootaku, if you insist. You silly goon. Lootaku every single month will deliver to you a selection of anime goodies. That may include things like t-shirts, statues, collectibles, trinkets, replicas, stickers, badges, and more. I guess that pretty much covers everything. I've yet to see DVDs or Blu-rays in there, but I guess those would be a region issue. But pretty much everything I've listed, and more. We're going to go ahead and get this opened up, delve deeper into this box, and discover the contents inside. And if you guys are interested in subscribing to Lootaku box, I'll put the link down below. Let's go ahead. No further ado, let's cut the seals on either side. There we go. There we go. And I believe there's one down below, and it's tummy right there. Cutting that open, exposing the contents inside. What do we have in here? Got a bunch of cool things. The first thing we're gonna have a look at is My Hero Academia. This is Kaien Chara Shoto Todoroki. And full disclosure at the beginning of this review, if I have botched the names, I do sincerely apologize. I don't happen to watch My Hero Academia, but I know there's people that do. So apologies in advance. This is, like I said, Kaien Chara Shoto Todoroki. If I've pronounced that correctly, yay me! Here's what it looks like on the back. It doesn't look like it's necessarily a statue. Most definitely, though, we're going to open this up and explore things further. Pull out the clear tray. Doesn't look like it's actually attached to anything. That's perplexing. Maybe it's not, I don't know. There's a lot of things that are perplexing in the world and some things aren't. I did notice perplexing-wise that I guess there's supposed to be things here on either side. Unless I'm missing something and they are completely invisible, I think this has been opened, and I'm thinking that there's supposed to be something inside. We do get a back plate, or I should say display base, and we get a back plate here that I can just tab into place. It's 2 slots, but I'm just going to assume I'm going to put it in the front slot. And then we'll go ahead and attach the character in place. Now, I guess she, I'm assuming it's a he, is running. And I'm guessing based on these missing component pieces, this would be likely so that it could look like it's leaping or jumping in the sky. Now, I mean, I guess really for what it is, it's doing what already it's doing. I mean, it's plugged into a peg at the bottom there, just like that. It's not bad. I mean, it does look like it does have head articulation. The arms, let's just take him off for a second. I would feel terrible if this wasn't even a he. No leg articulation, no arm articulation, but the head does rotate. It's not bad. Like I said, I'm more curious what's happened to these contents. If you've managed to get this for yourself, let me know. Maybe I'm not supposed to get anything inside. Maybe those pieces aren't supposed to be there, and they just happen to use the same tray for a different type of character. I don't know. But there you go. Put it right over there. Shoto Todoroki. Somebody right now is having a field day. Field day, I tell you. Just shaking their head how bad I pronounce these things. Speaking of My Hero Academia, we got another one, The Amazing Heroes Volume 5. This comes to us from Banpresto. This also appears to be something I'm going to be building and putting together. I kind of like these things that you can build. Start from scratch. Start from the bottom and work your way up. Doesn't Drake sing about that? It's somewhat ironic that he always sings about his harsh upbringings, but he lived in one of the more finest places in Toronto. Well off, he was. Well off. Started from the bottom. I don't really know what that is. But anyways, I want to be talking about Drake this entire video. Who would want to hear it? I know I wouldn't want to be saying it. Taking out the contents. We'll just put the cardboard insert right over there. Funny how that just trailed off to talking about Drake. First time ever on this channel, I mentioned Drake. Probably the last time. No, I'm willing to think it is the last time. He doesn't need the money after all. I don't need to be plugging him shamelessly. Okay, let's take out the legs. And we got a display stand. We can remove that as well from the plastic. And we also got ourselves a base. Somewhere in here I feel there's also a head. Most definitely, I know I've missed it. It's right there, in between the cardboard. Let's quickly remove that as well. That would certainly allow this individual, this character, to breathe oxygen with the inclusion of a head. Very carefully, very carefully, very carefully. Oh, it has to be stuck by tape. That's preventing the very carefully part from happening. Cutting that open, removing the head very gingerly. There's the head portrait. That looks pretty cool. Like the hair on that. If I could pull that off, gosh darn it, I would be pulling that off. I'm going to go ahead and take the torso. It's shaped specifically that's only going to go this way. But I mean, you know human anatomy, it's not going to go this way. That would be ridiculous. Slide this into place. There we go, there we go. And maybe we'll try putting the head on first. Be careful not to clip the hair. It's a stubborn peg. And then this goes into the leg, just like that. I think just like that. All of these require a lot of pressure, I've noticed. Pressure put on you to put that into place. That's a lot of P's. Gonna go, is it just like that? That can't be right. We've got extra holes. I don't think it goes like, it would say it would go like this, but the only problem is the foot peg has to go somewhere. What am I missing here? There's 3 holes. That can't go like this. That can't go like this because this foot peg has to go somewhere. I feel like I'm missing something. Instructions certainly would have been handy. Well, I mean, that seems the most logical solution, doesn't it? But then the foot peg doesn't go anywhere. That can't go like this for obvious reasons. That can't go like this. It's not just me, right, guys? It's not just me. Am I missing something? I mean, I could put it like that. That's not... Is there another square insert? I see one. I don't see a second one. Does it go like this? That doesn't make any sense either. Well, I'm confused. Few times does this actually happen on this channel, but I'm actually perplexed. I don't know how this is supposed to attach to place. If that foot peg wasn't there, I just easily could have attached it like so. Well, I'm gonna have to go and do some investigating on this. But in the meantime, that's a actual neat looking statue. Just curious as to how all of that comes together. I mean, it's like the base team wasn't talking to the statue team. They weren't sitting at lunchtime and talking about how they were going to go about putting these two pieces together. Because somebody's going to tell me, and I'm going to be like, oh, snap. But I can't figure out why this isn't going together. Neat looking statue, though. Ultimately, if it may mean I have to trim this part off, just so everything's going to attach into place. I like the coloring. Very vibrant with the blue and the red. We got a little bit of the white at the top there, and some nice yellow. That symbol looks like something from PJ Masks. ... It's my daughter watching it, by the way. She likes PJ Masks. Outlet. Neat looking statue. Be perplexed as to how everything kind of comes together, but we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Leave this with me. Let's see what else we've got inside this month's box of Lootaku. There's still a lot going on in here. A t-shirt, I would say. It's a t-shirt. This also looks like one of the individuals. This looks like Shoto. Maybe it's just a strange coincidence, but perhaps this t-shirt is also from My Hero Academia. And we're just going to open this up all the way. There we go. And let's open it up. Oh, it's actually quite a lot of cast of characters making up the entire t-shirt. I see 3 across, I see 4 down. That's simple math. That's 12. Nothing on the back, nothing on the back. It's a neat looking t-shirt. And again, I'm assuming that these are all characters from My Hero Academia. Seems the trend so far is that all of these things, these trinkets in this month's box, have come from My Hero Academia. Let's see if it continues, shall we? Well, we also got ourselves our insert card. Oh, wait a minute. There's a picture. Yeah, okay, so based on this, okay, well, let's put the t-shirt over here for a second. I'm running out of space, I'm gonna take this off. This can't be enough. This can't be enough to hold this chap. I mean, that looks like that's how it would go. Let's just line everything up. See, if I put it like this, that's not going to touch anything. If I put it like this, that's not even going to attach to his leg. It still has to go this way. Unless, maybe. Unless it only goes in one of the holes. Maybe that's what's been throwing me off this whole time. No, that's too... It's not high enough. You have stumped me. See, it's not even high enough. It's not even going to touch that. I don't know. I thought the card would have saved me. It only added more mystery and more riddles to this. Well, let's see what else we have in here. Also included, we have the Lootaku My Hero Academia. This is the exclusive limited edition enamel pin released of 420 individually numbered. This is Izuku Midorlia. Is that an L or is that an I? It's neat, whatever it is. I'm just going to call her Izuku. I would imagine I have not incorrectly pronounced Izuku. That's a neat looking pin, even though the name on the end, my god, that was just, whew. I might as well gotten into the meat trade because I really butchered that one. I'm here all night. Neat looking pin though. And then finally we've got this. It's in a little baggie. Now if I looked down and I looked on the included card, I sort of know, oh, I could also just flip it around. What do we got here? We've got ourselves what looks to be an ID badge. Relatively thick ID badge, and it looks like it can go on as a bracelet. Well, there's no necessarily a need to open this up, so you can clearly see the card inside. It says number 15. Also has some font language I'm unable to decipher for you guys, the viewing audience. A neat looking card nonetheless, though. Well, here are all the contents we got inside. I would like to say overall a successful outing from the folks over at Lootaku, even though I'm still, I don't know. I don't know. What we got inside for the 2019 release, one for all the My Hero Academia items. We got the My Hero Academia Banpresto Amazing Heroes Volume 5 All Might. From the popular anime My Hero Academia, All Might is the 5th hero to enter the Amazing Heroes line from Banpresto. Standing over 8 inches tall, All Might is sculpted ready to throw a punch. Apparently not sculpted to stand, though. Standing is sort of the first step, I think, in the overall plan to punch somebody. If you can't stand, I'm pretty sure you will not be able to punch, unless you're just laying down and just going like this, punching somebody's shins, and they're going to say, just don't punch my shins, please. Also included, we got the Kaien Chara, the My Hero Academia. This was the various different statues. Now again, like some of these look like they're attached to the base, some of them don't. This guy doesn't look like he is. This one looks like, that's the one I got, so that's the one that is just running. So I'm guessing again, like that insert tray was just across the board. These are all pretty much the same shaped characters, and therefore not all of them needed those inserts. So I don't think I was actually missing anything. Also included the My Hero Academia t-shirt, Lootaku limited edition exclusive, My Hero Academia UA student ID card holder, and the Lootaku limited edition pin of Izuku. And the Izuku's last name is, see, I thought that was an L, that's an I, Midoriya. Still probably not pronouncing it correctly. If you were to add up all of these trinkets inside this box of anime, you'd be getting the grand total of $89 US, which if you convert that also to Canada, that's got to be like a third on top of that. So really all around decent items. The statue was 30, the figure was 15, the t-shirt was 20, card holder 12, and the pin was 12. So yeah, $89. That's not bad at all. My favorite thing is the statue, even though, again, I can't figure out for the life of me how everything kind of connects in place. I hope somebody's not simply just going to say, well, if you plugged it in here and here, it would work, and then I would look at it, and then I'd look at the comment, and then I'd look at the statue again, and then I'd look at the comment and think, and I'd put my hand up to my head and just shake my head like this on my desk. Anyways, if you guys are interested in subscribing to Lootaku, it's simply a case of going to www.lootaku.com. Don't worry, I'll put that link down below as well. You guys can check that out as well. If you are new to this channel or a long-time viewer, maybe you never got around to it. That's okay. That's okay. We all put things off. I kept telling myself I was going to clean the backyard. Have I cleaned the backyard? Well, you don't even know if I cleaned it or not. I could just lie and say I did. Just between you and me, though, I haven't cleaned anything. It's still a mess. I have to go clean the backyard. So don't procrastinate. That's the point I was trying to make. Hit that subscribe button down below and swing next door and turn on the bell notification so when future videos are coming onto this channel, you won't miss out. And you can then just tell, well, you won't be telling people that you've done it and you just didn't do it. You can tell people completely earnest to the fact that you did actually hit the subscribe button. So when people ask you, you can say, yes, I have. Can we see your laptop and see that you've subscribed? And then you can say, go ahead. Just don't look in the files that say documents. It's just work. It's just work related. Stay tuned, guys, because there's a lot more videos coming your way. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.